It's a sound that has been ringing through Regina neighborhoods this summer. Usually late at night, sometimes in the middle of the night. But what are they? Police have been getting reports and say usually the culprit is a modified vehicle.
And I feel bad because we get multiple people calling in, like the same person calling in multiple times, and we can go out there and sit there for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and we'll get a couple people, then they'll stop. But then the minute we leave, they text all their friends, say they're gone, and they come back and they cause issues. So that's the issue that we have with that as well.
More complaints about the noises have come in this year, and more police resources are also being used to field these reports.
We were getting a lot of gun calls from people kind of around the ledge. And that's obviously a concern for us. We need to treat it like it's real. And when we were going there, like they send usually at least one NCO and a few constables, because if it's a firearm call, we need to take it very seriously. But when we were going there, we ended up finding out it was vehicles.
Multiple posts on social media also had people worried the sounds were from gunfire. We spoke to people in the Lakeview neighborhood, where the sounds have been heard on multiple nights this month. They didn't want to go on camera, but they said the sounds are startling, even if they know now that they're likely coming from vehicles.
We don't have air conditioning, so we have our window open, and you can hear the banging, and it does sound like gunshots, like there's bang, 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 bang. And
it's more of a safety concern. If they're driving fast up and down Albert Street, people are walking, there's lots of pets out here. I don't know if you're making that much noise and driving that fast, whether you can stop quickly. It's concerning.
A new noise policy was put in place by SGI last year. It classified vehicles that are louder than 101.3 decibels as excessively noisy. That's the equivalent of a jackhammer. SGI says police officers can order for modified exhausts to be repaired. It says a failure to do so could lead to a vehicle's registration getting cancelled.
I remember the guys back in the 70s cruising Albert Street, and some of them would even go as far as to put a spark plug in the exhaust. And they'd kind of ghost the car, shut it down, turn it back on, and they'd have a little bit of a flamethrower when they'd get up and going again.
SGI says inspection stations are open to anyone who wants to check their vehicles for noise. Despite this, police say if residents hear sounds that they think could be gunshots, they should still call it in. Shlok Talati, CBC News, Regina.